Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a classic American mystery that might seem simple, but has a surprisingly rich history. You've seen them in movies, on national park signs, and maybe even on a quarter. But are they bison or buffalo? And why do we seem to use the names interchangeably, especially here in America? Let's clear up the confusion once and for all. First, let's get the science out of the way. The massive hump-shouldered beast that roams North America is, biologically speaking, a bison, specifically the American bison. True buffalo, on the other hand, are native to Africa and Asia. Think of the African Cape buffalo or the Asian water buffalo. They look quite different. Buffalo have these huge, sweeping horns that curve up, while bison have shorter, sharper horns. Bison are also famous for that massive shoulder hump and their thick, shaggy coats, especially in winter. Buffalo are generally sleeker in comparison. So, scientifically, there's no debate. What we have in America are bison. So, where did the name buffalo come from? The story starts with the first European explorers and settlers arriving in North America. When French explorers, the Couros des Bois encountered these massive animals, they were reminded of the buffalo they knew from the Old World. They called them les buffs, which simply means oxen or cattle in French. Over time, this term was likely anglicized and morphed into buffalo. It was a simple case of mistaken identity based on a loose resemblance. The name just stuck. Early English settlers picked up the term, and it quickly spread across the continent. When Lewis and Clark went on their famous expedition, their journals were filled with mentions of buffalo. As pioneers moved west, the name became deeply ingrained in the American lexicon. Think about it. We have Buffalo Bill Cody, not Bison Bill. We sing about a home where the buffalo roam, not where the bison roam. The name is woven into the very fabric of American folklore, history, and culture. It evokes images of the vast untamed prairies and the Wild West. By the time scientists officially classified the American bison, the popular name buffalo was already in widespread use for over a century. It was just too late to change what everyone was already saying. So, the common name buffalo persisted due to cultural momentum, even though the scientific name is bison. It's a classic example of how common language doesn't always line up perfectly with scientific classification. It's similar to how we call koalas koala bears, even though they're marsupials, not bears at all. So, which word should you use? Honestly, in everyday conversation in North America, both are perfectly acceptable, and everyone will know what you mean. If you say buffalo, you're tapping into a long cultural and historical tradition. If you say bison, you're being more scientifically accurate. Many conservation groups and scientists prefer the term bison to help educate the public, but they also understand the cultural significance of buffalo. In the end, this isn't just a simple mix-up. It is a fascinating peek into how language evolves and how history shapes the words we use every day. The name buffalo tells a story of exploration, cultural exchange, and the lasting power of a first impression, even if it was a mistaken one. So, whether you call them bison or buffalo, the most important thing is to appreciate these incredible animals and the vital role they play in our ecosystem and our history. Thanks so much for watching. What other common name mix-ups are you curious about? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this little journey into history and language, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. We'll see you in the next video.